If you want something that's technically a transparent block, you can use leaves. You know, leaves are great for that. Additionally, if you just want something that monsters don't spawn on that just looks kind of nice, again, you can use leaves. Like, it's kind of amazing just how useful the shears are, because you can collect the leaves in relation to how much durability they have. Let's see. Any glow squids? No, but that guy has a trident. Hey, you. Want to pick up some seeds? Nope. Okay. Murder time it is. He didn't want to pick up the seeds. That's sad. I was hoping to get a full durability trident out of him, but I did not. Oh well. Like, I literally swam right up to his face and was just like, "Here, have some seeds." He was like, "I don't want this." I was like, sadness. And then I stabbed him in the face repeatedly and tried to take his trident that way. That didn't work either. Yeah, that didn't work either. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. You stab some in the face and hope that the drowned drops a trident. I don't know. Gather all of these pumpkins. Good old carved pumpkins. Lots of them. As you can clearly tell, there were 3 stacks of pumpkins used, almost, which, when combined with my already pre-existing partial stack of carved pumpkins, does actually add up to 3 stacks of pumpkins. 3 stacks of carved pumpkins, specifically. Okay. Now I have plenty of carved pumpkins. I collected a decent amount of torches from World Spawn here. Still working on flattening the place a little bit more, which is fine. I guess the flattening of this place is going to be limited because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on here. If I actually try and flatten this whole place, like, I'll basically be back to working on the mountain that I've been flattening this whole time for like 20 episodes or 50 episodes or something. I've been slowly flattening this one specific section of mountain that has been over where I decided to put, I guess technically, my first base. Or my initial outpost, I should call it. At least I can always remember which specific section is technically the official location of world spawn, because it's always spawning in the southeast corner of the 4 squares where you spawn, in case you're actually curious about it. Yeah, I have not been getting very many tridents lately. Oh well. Up the staircase I go. Hey, there we go. I rang the bell because it was nighttime. Now I just want to go over here, hop in the bed. That allows me to basically burn off any zombies that would have been chasing me, burns off any phantoms. It's very useful sleeping in a bed. Let's see what else we got here. Well, we have like half a stack of torches and plenty of reason to convert said torches into lanterns. Now that is not needing to be a lantern. That one is. Therefore, we shall place said lanterns facing north. Almost switch to the sword and just murderize the chicken. I am very used to being just constantly combat capable, constantly combat ready, and just murderizing everything I see, because it's all dangerous. Yeah. It can take a while getting used to things not constantly being dangerous. Oops. There we go. Oops. I accidentally dug out more than one location there. Just harvest up these. And then I want this one. And this one. This one. That. That. And that. One there, 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 one there. That should provide the shoreline here with ample lighting. Which allows me to harvest all of these extra torches so that I may repurpose them into lanterns in other locations. Okay. Now I want to grab the grass from my inventory because I accidentally carved a little too much terrain there. I had to fill the terrain back in. this up. Oops. Didn't mean to dig two, only wanted one. Okay. One in there, one in there, one in there, one in there, one in there. Now, pickaxe. Now, back to the shovel. As hard as it is to believe, I have gone through almost an entire stack of lanterns lighting this place up. Now, granted, that's entirely using recovered torches, and I still have plenty to spare, as that only used about half as many torches as had been here previously. And on top of that, I would say that this place does look very nice now. However, there is the consideration of the fact that all of this material is going to end up getting used in the underground about 100 blocks away from here. There we go. Now I just gotta go and collect all of these different items. From all of these different sections that I just excavated. Craft up another stack of lanterns. Hi, drowned. Thank you for waiting. It was ever so kind of you to wait patiently for me to finish crafting before you started swinging at me like you did before you waited for me to finish crafting. What a rude drowned. Oh well, he's dead now. That's a creeper. And that is getting a bow. Because I don't want the creeper anywhere near me because, yeah, they have a tendency to blow up. Where's this experience orb? I know it's in here because there's still experience in here with me in the water. Anyways, now that I've got this much lit, I believe what I want to do is travel up these stairs. sure I'm not being followed. Go ahead and deposit the shears. And then hop in a bed. If I am being followed, the tactic is simple. Run. In case you were wondering. Yep. But now, world spawn is looking a lot more upgraded. It's looking a lot more spiffy. It's not quite completed, because I really want to carve out to like here. But all the way out here isn't even lit yet. But you know what they say, no time like the present. Oops, I carved out way too much there. Use some of this grass to fill it back in. Because honestly, grass doesn't have many uses. Neither does dirt, actually. But if I plan to go farming in the nether or anything, maybe, you know, raise bees in the nether, for that I would need dirt and grass, or grass, really. It's difficult to describe, easy to show. However, seeing as I'm probably nowhere near the point where I actually want to utilize the nether for, you know, an apiary, I believe that since I don't actually have an apiary yet, which is, you know, a bee farm, in case you were wondering what exactly an apiary was. You know, since I don't have any form of, you know, bee, you know, bee nests or bee farming going on, instead I just have regular farming going on, you know, crops and whatnot. I don't really see the use of, you know, putting a high value on dirt at the moment. I understand it's a rare resource, so it's valuable because of that. I had a fly on my hand and I missed when I tried to swat it. Don't even know how a fly got in my room. I mean, obviously it flew in, but other than that, I have no idea how I got in my room. If my room was any further sealed, it would be pressure sealed. You know? I literally have no idea how it got in. It's baffling. It's baffling. It's the proper word for it, I believe. Wait, those are facing the wrong way. They're supposed to be facing north, not south. Why am I having them face south? I want them facing north. Okay, I recognize this happening from before. They were stuck in a loop that was preventing them from despawning. I don't know specifically how it works. What I do know is it's related to every time they land in water. Somehow, whenever they land in water, the timer for whether or not they are going to despawn gets reset. When this happens, this causes them to, well, not despawn. And that's kind of a problem, because if 15 of them do that, then that's kind of the mob cap. The peaceful mob cap, that is. Which means no other monsters are going to be spawning because, well, it's at the limit, it's at the cap, you know? It is, as they say, capped off. When that happens, well, you can't really spawn any more monsters. Be they cows, pigs, sheep, or the other peaceful monsters. Squids, I believe, have their own cap. Therefore, squids don't quite operate under the same ruling. They do have the same general structure behind their spawn rules, but they're still, a different cap. They're a different limit. Why did I drop my shovel? I was trying to switch to my shovel, not drop it. Okay, I was most definitely not in a cave for that. That was a cave sound effect, but I was not in a cave for that. Okay, let's try dropping some of this extra weight, by which I mean all of these blocks of grass. Because I need to pick up all of these items in order to reduce lag. And since I don't know exactly how many items there are, I'm just kind of guessing that there's about 5 stacks worth. And then I'm going to go murderize this drowned because he decided to approach me. I could murderize those guys too, but I don't think I will. What to drop in place of all of this grass? Well, I could drop this zombie like a sack of rocks for interrupting. And then I suppose I can go... Actually, I can go down here. This would be just slightly faster. Because then I can just take the minecart straight over to here, pull out some food, eat, because it always helps to, stay properly fed. Leather is stored down here. I shall store my leather down here. Where is the leather stored down here? Leather is stored with the paper. Spider eyes, not stored down here. eggs not stored down here. A lot of stuff not stored down here, but a lot of stuff also stored down here. So I have my work cut out for me, I suppose. There it is. And there is my phone letting me know that I have a low battery. Now, if only it would have, let me close the menu before it, attacked me with a slime. That was kind of rude of it that it did that, but it's fine. It is what it is. Let's see, grass. Where was I on grass? Here we are. Grass. Okay. Onwards to diorite. While we're at it, let's check on gravel, andesite, diorite. Here we are. Polish some of the diorite, polish some of the andesite, deposit the diorite. Oh, I can actually withdraw this andesite and finish polishing it. Then deposit the andesite. Now, I want to go to the surface. But first, I want to deposit the slime and retrieve my minecart. Now I can go to the surface. Swim. And we're up. Okay. Hop in a bed. Make it no longer nighttime. Flip my phone over so I can charge it while playing and recording. Speaking of recording, this is a great time to mention that if you haven't already liked the video, this is a great time to like the video. You can go ahead and subscribe as well. Leave a comment. Be an absolutely amazing type of person. Just generally, let me know what you think of the channel so far. I am aware that I kind of am a little bit slower than most of the speedrunning community, where they're just constantly all about, min-maxing optimizations and all that, but at the same time, I'm not doing half bad myself. I'm sitting here, I'm doing all this work, I'm putting in the hours, progressing and advancing and slowly making my way through all of the different stages of progression on Minecraft. I'm slowly organizing all of the different tasks that I have. For example, I still need an iron golem farm. I'm working my way on, unlocking an iron golem farm, basically, because I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to actually, have iron golems. Or at least I will soon. I still have to get to that point. But I'm getting there. I am getting there. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. I see these items are still down here. They have not despawned. That is good. There's a lot of grass. Yeah, 3.5 stacks of grass. There's a lot of grass. Additionally, yeah, I'll do that. That saves a little bit of inventory space. Allowing me to make use of the maximum firepower of what I can craft, basically. Yes, lovely cave sounds. Except for the fact that I'm on the surface. I am in 1.17.0, if you're wondering, the current version of Minecraft, which I am playing. In case you wanted to report things such as, cave sounds being played when on the surface. Because, that's not supposed to be happening. You're supposed to play the cave sounds when you're in the cave, and the surface sounds when you're in the surface. Surface sounds are supposed to be like that Minecraft music stuff that you hear every now and then. The piano and all that. That's what's supposed to be playing. Not cave sounds. I keep hearing cave sounds. I know it's cave sounds because I have never heard it any other time before they introduced the Caves and Cliffs updates. It is most definitely cave sounds. I've compared it previously. It's, sounds that you're supposed to hear when you're in caves underground. I am not underground. I am quite obviously on the surface. Very obviously on the surface. Therefore, the fact that it keeps playing cave sound effects whilst I am on the surface is an error. I am aware that they recently released the 1.17.10 update, which is good. You know, I haven't checked it out yet personally. I've been just kind of sticking with what I have already. But I'm going to assume that they have not fixed the cave sound effects in the 1.17.10 update. And by fixed the cave sound effects, I mean fixed the location in which the cave sound effects will play. Which is kind of sad because, you know, I want them to do well. They're a good company, Mojang. They try hard. They're just not very good at trying hard. You know, they're prone to errors. They're prone to mistakes. I understand. I've done programming before. It is very easy to mess up when doing programming. I get that, but at the same time, there's gotta be a limit, you know? Like, there's gotta be something that stops you from being, you know, bad at your job. For me, it's money. You know, someone wants to pay me money? Great. Sure, what do they want me to do? You know? But if they're not paying me money, well, then I'll just do what I do when I can. You know, as my time becomes available, I will, you know, do what I can. Money is basically one method of increasing the priority of what is, you know, what is my task. If someone pays me a lot of money, then yeah, the priority is going to be, you know, what did that person want me to do because they're paying me a lot of money. So obviously it's got to be very worthwhile because they're paying me so much money. But if they're not paying me money, well, that changes things a little bit, doesn't it? Okay, looks like our wheat farm seems to be mostly grown. It is of a harvestable quantity. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to use up some of these seeds before I can actually go ahead with collecting all of the items. That's fine. I can do that. Okay. As soon as this item stack runs out, I can go ahead and pick up all of the wheat. All of these grains. Yeah. One of my favorite parts about playing Minecraft is the versatility of the knowledge. If you know how to apply it, you can apply Minecraft knowledge to a wide aspect of real-life applications in order to basically perform end-to-end logistics. You can perform, massive calculations. You can do all kinds of things using Minecraft that most people wouldn't even think twice about. Like, most people wouldn't even think, oh yeah, you can do that in Minecraft. Instead, people would just kind of think of it passively and possibly miss the opportunity to learn how to proactively, utilize a form of logic that most people don't normally access. For example, a lot of people don't really think about just how well you need to be organized when constructing a massive project such as building a nice mega base. You're sitting there wanting a mega base. Okay, great. You got to build it. Well, how do you build a mega base? Well, you got to be prepared, and you got to have all of these other things that you're ready for when you're preparing for building a mega base, such as this. You got to properly zone all of your constructions. For example, you don't want your pumpkin farm to go crossing chunk borders. So you got to properly zone your pumpkin farm. You got to properly zone your horse pen. You got to properly zone your storages, or at least have some form of storage that is of adequate size that is not in the way. You got to have all of this procedure planned out in order to be able to rapidly construct these things that you want to build. And that's kind of a good thing because it teaches you how to be prepared for any form of eventuality just through basically planning and logistics and trying to figure out how you're going to perform such an operation. Even if you don't actually perform the operation, you still plan it all out. You still look at the logistics of it and you say, hey, you know, am I going to need X, Y, and Z? Maybe, you know, you might. But the only way to know for sure is to try and build it. You know, because you might encounter unforeseen circumstances. You might encounter areas where there's more gravel than you expected. You might encounter areas where there's more, you know, andesite, diorite, all these other things that you might not have expected. You might not have planned for there to be a bunch of andesite and diorite there. You know, you might not have planned for there to be that much need for things such as, you know, the polished 1.18 stones. You might need to plan more around that and, you know, actually provide some semblance of, you know, forward thinking, something that allows you to demonstrate that not only were you prepared for this eventuality, but that you were actually expecting this eventuality. You know, things like that are not easy to plan for, and they're definitely not easy to plan around. However, when properly prepared, it is pretty easy to get everything that you need in order. As you can see, we are rocketing off towards this villager trading hall. If you're familiar with the underground layout in its current form, you would know why. It's because we're working on, you know, expanding all of this out. Let's go ahead and pick up our minecart. Now, we want them all facing north. Therefore, we want to go through, placing all of these in their appropriate locations. As we prepare the area for the polished stone. Hi. Really? You want to have a bow shooting contest? Let's see whose bow's hitting harder. Mine shoots flaming arrows, and you missed with your final shot. Shame. Well, looks like I won. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, I was lighting this place so that skeletons wouldn't spawn and interrupt my monologue. Anyways, let's get this place all lit up nice and neat so that that doesn't happen again. Because otherwise that's going to keep happening. Like, that's just going to keep happening otherwise. So let's get this place all lit up, because it needs it. Oops. Placed that one wrong. There we go. Actually, no, I had placed that one right. I placed this one wrong. There we go. I can reclaim that torch since it's literally sitting right next to a lantern. Making sure I stick to the proper pattern. Now I just work my way over this way. Very easily collect this torch, just kind of fill in the area here with proper lighting. Okay, I have the lighting installed for the floor, which is good because that took a lot of materials. Now I need to finish installing the floor itself. First up, diorite. Boop, 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 boop.